What is going on, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Happy Wednesday. I can't even believe today's Wednesday. It really feels like a Tuesday. I feel like that long weekend for a lot of us, that did go ahead and get that day off. Feels a little odd, but I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, a wonderful night, whatever the case is, wherever you're watching worldwide. I know some of you are just starting your day, some of you are now ending your day. So welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the overall, Bitcoin. How is Bitcoin reacting? How is the crypto market doing, and what we could be expecting moving forward? It looks like a lot of fear has been growing on. Thank you, Happy. Thanks for commenting down below, and welcome everybody that is brand new to the channel. So today we're gonna go ahead and do that little quick overview. Give me about 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting everything ready. I'm gonna go ahead and check if I am officially live. Looks like I am, based on the comment that I just got. So we're going to go ahead and see how the market is doing overall and what we could be expecting moving forward. So definitely go ahead and smash that like button for me. Like I always say, it does help support the channel. So give me about 1 minute. It started a little different today, been playing around with different time zones, see what people prefer, the time most people show up. So we're gonna go ahead and expect a lot of uncertainty when it comes to these live streams, just due to the fact that, at the end of the day, I'm also human and life things happen. Today my day started a little bit up and down, and I really don't want to go ahead and talk about that, but I just want to go ahead and say that that's the reason why I'm quite late today for the stream. So I really do hope that I do go ahead and catch a few of you today live, because personally I really do enjoy spending time with every one of you whenever you do show up to these live streams. So today we're going to go ahead and talk overall structure of the market, quick little TA, and then like always, go ahead and comment down below another project you want me to go ahead and review. And I believe today's going to be a short day. I have a lot of things to go ahead and take care of, like getting this backdrop set up, cover it up with more foam, get the lights up and nice, so we could go ahead and get a different background onto the live streams. So hope all of you are having a wonderful day. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with crypto bubbles. Looks like most people are stacking their money on USDT. Like I mentioned, stablecoin seems to be the play right now. A lot of people are just waiting on the sidelines, patiently waiting for either a pump or a dump. And you also have to remember that the FOMC meeting, the Fed meeting, is actually around the corner too. So we have to go ahead and remember that I believe it's September 19 to the 20th. So really, I think that's the reason why there's a lot of speculation as of to the reason why people don't feel comfortable entering a position or longing or shorting this market. But I think it's kind of clear where the market's heading. I mean, we've been talking about the DXY the last couple days, and how we have been expecting the DXY to go up higher, and how we have actually been seeing the DXY go up higher as we literally speak. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the DXY, see where things are heading. How bearish am I really getting now? So looking at the DXY, let's go ahead and switch over to the daily just to go ahead and get an overview of how the market is doing. So we did mention yesterday, on yesterday's stream, I did mention do not expect the DXY to go ahead and go down after this kind of little red day that we had. We've noticed that usually it has a couple green days, 1 or 2 red days, and then it always continues to go back up. And I've told you that overall, with how the sentiment of the overall global market, it's not looking too well. We have the scandemic probably happening once again, closures. We have the new variant that's coming out. I forgot what it's called, but we could go ahead and take a look at this. I've been talking about this since August, and now they're really pushing this narrative even further. So this is the reason why I'm not quite surprised with what is going on right now in the markets globally. Right now, as you can see, all these studies, 19 studies suggest BA2866 is less immune system, so now it's supposed to be worse than the one we just had a couple years ago. US lab test suggested new variant may be less contagious, and then it's like back and forth, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and see how far they really push this narrative. But I did mention that we were going to be expecting some sort of black swan event to really go ahead and dump the markets even further before we could go ahead and get that bullish scenario. So do expect a lot of bearish action in the market these next coming days. So don't be surprised. A lot of people say September is usually the worst month for crypto. In my opinion, I think September is going to be the best month for everybody that trades meme coins. So I really do expect for a lot of us, especially all of you that do watch the channel, I'm sure a lot of you are either holding on to a few meme coins or are actively investing and trading these meme coins. And I have been mentioning these last couple months, last couple weeks, literally, that once Bitcoin dominance begins to dump and people no longer really find too much interest into Bitcoin, that money will be flowing into meme coins. And that's the reason why I've been quite bullish this whole entire month. So I've been literally waiting for this moment to happen. Now the question is, will it actually go ahead and happen as we have been talking about? You know, at the end of the day, it's all about predictions. It's all about looking at the past and seeing if history tends to repeat itself. Usually it has been for the last 2 years. So now the question is, will it go ahead and repeat this meme coin season again this year? It could happen, it could not. It's like a 50-50, but in my opinion, I feel pretty comfortable and confident to say that there is a high probability that we will be doing that. Looking at the charts, we have noticed a lot of these other meme tokens pumping about 50 to 60%, you know, almost kind of out of nowhere. So we're gonna go ahead and see. I think we're really going to go ahead and get towards the mid of September, see where things are going on. Right now, people are kind of adapting to what is going on. There's a lot of fear in the market, but I think smart money will be moving their money into these altcoins and meme coins. So do expect some bullishness into that side of the market. For example, right now, looking at DEX tools, we look at the ones that we've been taking a look at. Ben token up 40%, Pokemon 31, Bebot 23, ticker symbol Bitcoin up 14%. So we're seeing some movement in the meme coin space compared to the regular crypto space, if you really want to call it. So like DeFi is definitely getting some pumps. We see new tokens coming out, so there definitely is some action and some buying opportunities going on. So always remember that when it comes to this space, there is scenarios and seasons for everything. Just like there's a season for trading Bitcoin, there's a season to trade meme coins. There's a season to go ahead and stake. There's a season to go ahead and start doing yield farming. There's a season for everything, so always go ahead and keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and take a look at the DXY, because I forgot and I didn't even fully talk about the DXY. But let's go ahead and start off with the DXY. Right on the daily, I did mention that if we were to go ahead and break this very critical area of resistance, which was right here, in my opinion, it was a very, very critical area of resistance, and this is something I definitely did not want to go ahead and see. Right, for me and for you, I know most of you, unless you're trading Bitcoin, then you're probably going to be like, snap, man, like this kind of sucks. But also keep in mind that you could also be shorting this market. Don't think that because you're shorting the market, that means you're against crypto. Go ahead and get that mentality out of your head. Remember, there's money to be made in both sides of the market, up and down, longing and shorting. So always remember, there's always two sides to everything, right? The people that are going long, there has to be a loser on the other end to go ahead and make that money, and vice versa. So always go ahead and keep that in mind. I haven't been doing much right now. I'm going to go ahead and hold off probably this month and see how the market reacts with the FOMC meeting. My question, really, my strategy that I'm going to go ahead and talk about, which will be shortly after we look at the DXY. I'm gonna tell you what my strategy is moving forward and what you could go ahead and do as well yourself, right, to go ahead and protect yourself against this very volatile market. So definitely go ahead and make sure to watch till the end of the live stream. I don't know how long this is going to be, honestly, but let's go ahead and try to go ahead and get this done with the DXY, and then we're going to go ahead and move forward and see where things go. So looking at the DXY on the daily, this is a very critical area that I was talking about. This area right here, unfortunately or fortunately, like I said, there's two sides to everything. We did break that area of resistance, which caused the DXY to go up higher. And I did mention that if we do go ahead and break this very strong area of resistance for the DXY, we're more than likely going to be approaching the levels of the 106, which is something we don't want to go ahead and see. So let's go ahead and put our smart money concept, and there you go. We are actually looking at an area of resistance for the DXY, but in my opinion, I will not be surprised if the DXY does go ahead and take a breather down to this area right here, which is the 104, and then goes back up. So I do think that we will be having this kind of sort of staircase effect all the way leading into the FOMC meeting. And depending on what the FOMC meeting says, there could be a probability that the DXY could go ahead and break these areas of resistance. I did mention that once we broke this area of resistance right here, there's a higher probability, and we're more than likely going to be approaching the levels of the 105 to the 106. So don't be surprised. I do think Bitcoin could be dumping a little bit more. I don't know what Bitcoin's at right now. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that right now together. But I do believe that the DXY will go ahead and surpass through these areas of resistance, because we broke a really strong area of resistance. We broke it multiple times. We broke it right here, which is an area of support. Remember, support becomes resistance, and then we broke this area as well right here. So it has been a pretty strong area of resistance for a while, and usually when we do go ahead and see it break through those areas, it usually means that, you know, there's a trend switch. And it looks like before we were going down, we were making new lows, and now I think we're going to be climbing up. So don't be surprised with what will be coming on in the next coming weeks in the market. But as well, we could also go ahead and identify that this is an area of support, just like as we mentioned. I didn't even realize that right here and right here. So we have been drawing our supports and resistance pretty nicely. And that's on the daily. You know, we're gonna go ahead and see how the weekly looks. So obviously on the weekly, if we go ahead and zoom out, it does not look too well. Obviously the week has not ended, but looking at how strong this week already looks, like I said, we're safe to go ahead and say that the DXY will go ahead and surpass breaking that 105 to the 106. So more bearishness in the market coming soon, so don't be surprised on that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what is going on with these meme coins right now. So it looks like Ben is up 40%. I have been hearing that something has been going on with BitBoy, that he was back. I guess he started a new channel. I don't really know what the case is, but congratulations to all those that actually made some money on that long. So for me personally, I do believe it would be a pretty good opportunity to go ahead and go long in this market if we do go ahead and break this area of resistance right here. So if you do want to go ahead and enter a position on Ben token, make sure you could also go ahead and use that on MEXC. We are currently giving all the way up to 9,100 in bonuses. You do need to go ahead and follow these instructions to go ahead and gain these bonuses, but it's no KYC required, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to go ahead and create. So definitely go ahead and take advantage of that and support the channel by using my link down below. But ideally, if I am going to go ahead and keep an eye on this very, very closely, because I did mention about going short on this, and I did call out a few, but I didn't get a chance to go ahead and jump in because I was having issues with my wallet on MetaMask, and I wasn't able to transfer any funds. So I'll take that as a lesson to not, or a reason that I should go ahead and stay out of the market, right? So moving forward, if we do go ahead and break this area of resistance, if we do go ahead and pump, we're more than likely either going to pump if we do have some bullish sentiment coming in and the volume, and I would ideally be looking to go ahead and enter a long position at the 0.33 area. But like I mentioned, you want to go ahead and see it break that area and see how it holds pretty well, and then going long here will be kind of a no-brainer, meaning that it will go ahead and pump. And if you actually kind of look at it, it could be like a cup and handle pattern forming as well. So be on the lookout for that. That is usually a strong indicator. So that's usually a sign of a very strong reversal or momentum to the upside. So definitely be on the lookout for this kind of pattern. I do think this might be forming very, very soon. So I'll be looking at this very, very closely if we do go ahead and pump to these areas and then dump around these areas of support, which could be around the 0.25 to even as low as a 0.23, then I would go ahead and say safely that we will be pumping up higher. So definitely might be worth a trade. So I will be keeping my eyes on this very, very close. I think there is still money to be made swing trading this market because of the volatility, but it also means there's a higher risk. So be very, very careful when it comes to using leverage, and most importantly, always only put in what you're willing to go ahead and lose. I would suggest starting off with as little as $50 to $100. You know, with leverage trading, the beauty about that is that you could go ahead and pretty much turn your couple $50 or $100 into a couple grand, a couple $100 if you know how to use leverage correctly, right? So definitely be on the lookout for a lot of swing trading opportunities or day trading opportunities coming our way, which is another avenue for us to go ahead and make money in this meme coin sector / altcoins as well. So I'm going to keep my eyes on Ben very, very closely and see where things go moving forward with this. Pokemon looks like it's having about a 31% pump for the day so far, and we're going to go ahead and see if what we were looking at has changed whatsoever. So it looks like this one's following a very similar pattern to like a lot of tokens we've been talking about. This one has been similar to Pepe Gains, and another meme coin that I can't remember what other meme coin did this similar. It's in a similar position right now as well, and I think it might be actually X token, where it kind of looks like a cup and handle pattern forming, and is getting ready to go ahead and break to the upside. So for this one, I don't really know what's going on with Pokemon, but I know that a few of you were into this project, so this is the only reason why I'm reviewing it. But for me personally, I will not be entering any of this, but it does look like a possible longing opportunity. So it looks like a lot of these setups are getting ready to go ahead and pump. So this month of September could be a really great month for all of us that are in this sector. I think it's our time to shine, right? Bitcoin has been pumping. Meme coins have been taking a major hit, down 80%, 90%. Tokens no longer being here because they pretty much died. But I think now it's our time to go ahead and shine with these meme coins. So a lot of money to be made. I'm very excited, and I really do believe that this is going to go ahead and take the channel to the next level. So definitely go ahead and smash that button for me. The subscribe button is what I mean. Like, comment, and subscribe. And it does look, from my stats, I really do appreciate every one of you. About 68% of you are now subscribed to my channel. So I would ideally like to go ahead and see this at 80%. Please support the channel by smashing that subscribe button. You really don't understand how it really does help the channel a lot. Even smashing a like, you know what I mean? I know a lot of you want to go ahead and donate money, but how about let's go ahead and start off with subscribing and smashing the like button. It's completely free, doesn't cost you any money, and most importantly, like I mentioned, it does support the channel and helps get this content to new people to go ahead and analyze the market a little different. And about 31% of you still stalk me and don't subscribe. So definitely go ahead and join the community of winners and smash that subscribe button for me. So we're going to go ahead and go back onto these other meme tokens. So it looks like upside down Pepe, it's up about 4%. We're going to go ahead and see how the whole entire meta with the Harry Potter Obamas are doing. Currently at a market cap of 82 million, which we've saw this token almost surpass 200 million if I'm not mistaken. So this token has done some massive things and currently looks like it's at a discount, right? So for me personally, there might be an opportunity for us to go ahead and swing trade this. I don't know what platforms they're currently going live. I checked last time, they said they were on MEXC, but I couldn't find them. But ideally volume is decreasing, so you want to be very extra careful with this Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 because volume is slightly decreasing, and people might think that this will be another uptrend, but I do think there's a high probability that we will go ahead and get rejected around the 0.9 to the 0.10, so about 9 to 10 cents. We're probably going to go ahead and hit that strong area of resistance and go down even lower, and I think we could potentially go ahead and be testing the 3-cent mark or even as low as 0.009. So definitely this could be a good opportunity to short as well, or even, like I always mentioned, an opportunity to go ahead and buy the dip if you truly do believe in this token. Hot trending too right now. The scenario could literally change, but it does look like a head and shoulders pattern is forming if you really look at that way. So usually with head and shoulders, they happen like this. You go ahead and test that area of support one more time, either consolidate or just straight dump. So be extra careful when it comes to trading this one. And let's go ahead and see what else is pumping. So Pepe 2.0 is up about 1.9% for the day, so not too bad. I mean, this is probably the most action we'll see in a while with Pepe 2.0. Currently sitting at a total market cap of 3.82 million with a total liquidity of 598,000 with 11.66 thousand holders. So definitely, hopefully we could go ahead and see how this token progresses. I know a lot of you are extremely bearish in Pepe 2.0 and are no longer holding on to Pepe 2.0, which is completely normal, right? Only and always invest in what you truly believe in. I'm not here to go ahead and convince you into any of my point of views. I'm just here to go ahead and show you or open up your mind a little bit more for different opportunities for you to go ahead and check out, right? I think it's really important for you to go ahead and make your own decision, and most importantly, it's really important to always come up with your own opinion and conclusion. All right, so always remember that. Be yourself. Focus on what your goal is. If you no longer believe in any of the tokens that we're talking about in today's stream, you know, you're always free to go ahead and sell. I'm not here to go ahead and put anybody down when it comes to any of these tokens. I'm not here to tell you to diamond hand forever that this is going for $1, because I'm just here to go ahead and showcase you my opinion, and then you can go ahead and hopefully analyze with your own opinion and make your own decision based on the information that I'm providing all of you today. All right, so always make sure all of this is solely my opinion, obviously not financial advice, but I could definitely go ahead and tell you that for the most part, I've been quite right on a lot of these situations, you know. And always remember, meme tokens, meme coins, whatever you want to call them, shit coins, are very risky. So always invest in what you're willing to lose. Look at them as a you know, as a lottery ticket, if you want to call it, a gambling ticket, like you're going to the casino. None of these wins are guaranteed. There's ways to go ahead and predict winners, but it doesn't mean anything, right? When it comes to meme coins, TA could be blown out the door because of insider selling or whatever the case is. So be very, very careful when it comes to meme coins. If Bitcoin's already a volatile asset, meme coins are like 20 times X more. And that's the reason why I love meme coins, because it has the ability to literally turn your couple $100 or even your couple $1,000 that you have into a couple million or even a couple 100,000. So that's the reason why I do like meme tokens. I think it has a bigger opportunity to create, you know, that generational wealth for all those that really want to go ahead and do that and obtain it. But obviously it comes with a higher risk, right? So the higher risk, higher rewards. And I think the most important thing that I've kind of changed my perspective with is that it's really worth only investing no more than $200 when it comes to a lot of these meme tokens, because about 99% of them will go ahead and dump. So always invest in what you feel comfortable gambling, pretty much. You know, these are tokens that you do not want to go ahead and put your life savings into. You do not want to go ahead and take out credit cards to go ahead and invest into any of these tokens. In my opinion, meme tokens are not really investments. They're more of a gamble. Altcoins are kind of 50-50. You know, an altcoin could be popular this season, but next season it might not. So you want to stay in between the neutral if you really want to go ahead and hold on to an asset that it's almost guaranteed to always be here tomorrow. It's going to be Bitcoin and your Ethereum, as always. The other altcoins do get a little bit riskier, but in my opinion, I believe altcoins have a bigger opportunity to survive compared to your meme coins. Meme coins have a lot of volatility and a lot of other narratives behind them that cause these tokens to pump and dump. So just be very, very careful. I think they're more influenced by different sectors other than what really goes on with the economy at times. So, you know, I just want to go ahead and mention that. Remember that Pepe 2.0 right now, we're going to go ahead and see where things go on. If Pepe 2.0 pays off for all of those that are still holding on to the token, I'm still holding. Like I mentioned, all of my meme tokens that I invested into, I pretty much wrote off as a loss in my head. So I'm no longer really expecting none of these tokens to do much. If they do something, well then I'm going to be glad, because now I have a paycheck that I never expected from them, right? So we're going to go ahead and see what really comes in. But like I said, you have to have that kind of mindset where you already write off a lot of your investments or your trades as losses if anything ever goes wrong, right? Because you don't want to go ahead and be emotionally attached to a project, most importantly, you don't want to be attached to the money behind it, right? Because that will go ahead and make you do the wrong decision. We really do want to go ahead and see Pepe 2.0, see if it's going to be able to break above the 0.11 area. If we do, then this next area of resistance is right here, and then this next one right here. Until then, until I see some bullish action coming in with Pepe 2.0, then we'll begin talking about it a little bit more, right? But the narrative hasn't really changed in my opinion. I still do believe in this project. I know this looks like a total rug pull, but in my opinion, I do believe that its time will come. Trust me. That's just my opinion. I do believe that it will come, but we'll go ahead and see, right? We're gonna have to go ahead and wait. I do believe a short squeeze will be happening, which will be causing this token to go ahead and pump to the upside. So that's the reason why I'm extremely bullish on Pepe 2.0. If we go ahead and take a look at the weekly, like I'm mentioning to you, what happens with these meme tokens is a very similar pattern all the freaking time. You know, they usually go ahead and pump these ridiculous amounts all the way to the top right here. They go ahead and dump because a lot of profit taking is going on, a lot of shorting. Then it consolidates for a while, maybe a couple months, maybe a couple weeks, couple days, I don't know. And then out of nowhere, it just pumps up again, literally surpassing or making close to its all-time high, which is about, if you buy from this bottom right here, this is about a 25 to a 30x, depending on where you bought, right? Around this area, it's about a 20 to 30x. I'll tell you that for sure. That's on the low end. You can literally get a 20 to 30x on the low end. Now, let's say it does surpass its all-time high, then we're talking about an over 100x, which is very, very doable with meme coin season coming around the corner, right? We are officially in the month of meme coin season. Now we just need to go ahead and see if Bitcoin really does get rejected at those areas that we've been talking about, which will then officially be a meme coin season, right? But till then, we probably will be seeing smaller volatility here with the meme tokens, and then until we get that confirmation, which could be possible by the FOMC meeting September 19th to the 20th, there might be some more bullish action into the market where September will be pumping for meme coins leading all the way up to September, October. And hopefully by November we have that sell-off, or maybe early December. So definitely we're going to go ahead and be on the lookout for that. I think there's a lot of money to still be made on a lot of these tokens. So definitely keep your eyes glued onto these charts or any of the tokens you've been looking at, you've been wanting to jump in. This could be an opportunity coming very soon our way where we could go ahead and jump in and make some very nice returns. And obviously, like I mentioned, meme coin season is not going to go forever. If it does go ahead and start around September, we're more than likely only going to be pumping for about 2 to 3 months. So always make sure to take profits. We're not here to diamond hand forever. Obviously, like I said, not a financial advisor, but that's just my opinion that I believe everybody should be doing, right? And usually this pattern happens all the time. It's very, very common. It happened last bull run. So I'm already kind of familiar to see what we could expect moving forward. And this is the reason why, for me personally, I no longer stress about what goes on in the market, because we're looking at the important indicators, which is the DXY, Bitcoin dominance, and most importantly, looking at your eyes, looking around you, see what's going on. How are restaurants being affected right now? I really do believe another pandemic will be happening, which I call a scandemic. So be prepared. Have some extra water, have some extra toilet paper, be prepared for any case scenario that does happen. We've been hearing a lot about this new variant coming out, and I'm sure a lot of this fear factor will go ahead and be getting pushed this month. So be very, very cautious. Don't panic. Remember your goal and always stick to what you truly believe in. Sorry about that. Stick into where you truly believe in, and just be patient. That's really all it's going to be. You know, there's going to be a lot of distractions going on in your life, in crypto and whatever the case is, but it's all about, you know, how are you going to be able to overcome those circumstances that you're going through. All right, so always remember that. Remember your goal, remember why you're pushing, and remember why you are in crypto. Right, at the end of the day, I always tell all of you that crypto is more of a mind game. It's not an easy thing to be in. You know, it's a very manipulative market. The bigger whales play a lot with people's emotions. They know how humans react, and especially these banks. You know, they know that people are going to go ahead and sell in the red, and they're going to go ahead and buy in the green. And you should be doing the opposite. You should be buying during the red, and you should be selling during the green. But as simple as it sounds, they have the control of the emotions, which is the value of the money that you're getting, right? Which then comes with greed, and then comes with other things. So I would recommend all of you be fully detached from these, you know, materialistic things. Trust me, as long as you go ahead and stick to your goals, all those things, all those vacations, all that luxury that you want, whatever the case is, will go ahead and come. But you need to go ahead and focus on the beginning of the end result, which is focusing on your mental health, remembering to go ahead and take a break from these markets. It's very, very hard market to always go ahead and analyze, right? 24/7. It pumps one day, it dumps another, right? It's really just a game of psychology. It's about like 99% or 90% literally psychology, and probably 10% really trading patterns that you understand and learning how to take profits, and then being disciplined, which is about the other 10%, right? So it's about 90% mentally. It's a mental game. And the 10% is really your discipline, you know, how you eat, how your head is thinking. It goes to a lot of things that we'll go ahead and talk about later on in the future. But I just want to keep it very, very simple. Remember to go ahead and enjoy yourself, and remember to stick to the goal. I don't know what's going on with the news all the time, right? I really don't care, because we're looking at the indicators, which is the DXY and the Bitcoin dominance. And that's really all we need to know in order to know what's going on with the market. We're not here to go ahead and track how many stars are lying to Earth to go ahead and be able to predict Bitcoin, right? I know there's some people that do that, but that's not me. I think a lot of people overcomplicate themselves when it comes to this market overall. And believe me, I used to be that one. I used to be that person that used to overcomplicate a lot of things. And that's why I'm here to go ahead and tell you that everything will be okay. Trust me, I could go ahead and tell you that. And it's all going to be requiring is a lot of patience. You know, patience is one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't have. And all I could go ahead and say is, you know, just keep your head down, focus on your goal, make more money, whatever the case is. Focus on what you have in front of you, and all of this will go ahead and pay off. It could either be in a couple months, in a year, in 3 years. I don't know. Nobody knows. But what I could go ahead and definitely tell you that these institutions are getting ready to go ahead and fully be invested into this market, which would be one of the biggest bull runs, in my opinion, that we will be having in the next 3 years. So definitely prepare yourself. Economy is not going to look the best. I'm going to be honest with you. There's going to be a lot of harder times coming in. Real estate might be taking a bigger hit in a lot of these other countries. We're already seeing it. Retail's already taking a hit. Commercial real estate's taking a hit. Dealerships are kind of taking a hit. Luxury spending's taking a hit. So this could be a lot of buying opportunities for all of those that do desire having all these items. But guess what? It takes money in order to go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and remember our end goal, and let's prepare ourselves for whatever black swan event is coming our way, and most importantly, prepare ourselves for one of the biggest wealth transfers that will be coming in the next 3 years. And the only way to prepare ourselves with that is by holding on to cryptocurrencies that we truly believe in. Not talking about meme coins, I'm talking about altcoins. Hold on to your XLMs, your Cardanos, your Bitcoin Cash, which I'm very, very bullish on. Hold up onto some Ethereum. I do want to go ahead and say that, Bitcoin and Ethereum is not going to go ahead and create generational wealth unless you already have a couple hundreds of thousands of dollars, up to $1 million, which I'm sure there's a few of you that are watching my content that have that access to that kind of money. There's probably most of you that just don't have that kind of money. You're only able to invest a couple $100, a couple grand a month into crypto, and the best way to go ahead and make a good amount of your money with that kind of strategy will be investing into altcoins. So we do go ahead and talk about that on the daily, about what altcoins I prefer. And like I said, stick to the basics. If you really don't want to go ahead and do a lot of research, just stick to the top 10 or 20 and then go ahead and buy and hold. That's all I can really tell you. In my opinion, I think there could be another potential 60 to 80% dip on altcoins. But we don't know. It could happen or it can't. I think it will happen. I just don't know when. So for me personally, I would rather just go ahead and hold up, buy the dips right now, slowly dollar cost average. And if we do go ahead and get that 60 to 80% dump on altcoins, which we will happen, then I'm going to go ahead and load up a lot more. But right now I'm just cash on the side, USDT on the side, and I suggest all of you to go ahead and do that. Right now it's one of those times where we really don't know what's going to happen with crypto, but like I said, it's very, very simple. We're seeing what's going on with the DXY, we're seeing what's going on with Bitcoin dominance, and this could be a buying opportunity for a lot of you in the next coming 3 years. We might never see these prices ever again, especially if institutions begin to go ahead and buy up. Do keep in mind, a lot of these tokens might not exist because of regulation, and then they're also never going to be at this all-time low anymore in the next 3 years. So definitely be on the lookout for that. A lot of things are moving in this market. We have to remember what is going on, and like I said, let's go ahead and see what is going on with the fear and greed, and then after that we're just going to go ahead and end this stream today. So we're about 32 minutes in. Didn't see too much action going on today's stream. So go ahead and comment down below, smash that like button for me, like I've always mentioned. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see where things are going on right now. Awesome possum. So we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on with the fear and greed. Okay, fear and greed. We're currently at fear. I got like a hair on my mouth. Fear and greed about 42. So right now we are in fear. I think we will be getting probably into extreme fear in the short term. So don't be surprised. Like I said, there's money to be made. I don't know why people are saying, they're making this whole entire this scenario look worse than what it really is. People are like panicking. Oh, September's the worst month for Bitcoin, be careful. Like, dude, like there's money to be made both sides. There's money shorting Bitcoin and there's money going to be made in meme coin season. So we should all be happy that Bitcoin is taking a dip. Yes, we might go ahead and take a hit on meme coins before people realize what's really going on and smart money starts moving into these meme coins, but we're really going to go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin dominance. I forgot to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to go ahead and end this live stream. Unless more of you go ahead and comment down below, which I suggest all of you smash that like button for me and comment down below any projects, anything you want me to go ahead and do TA on. Tell me how your day is going. It could be anything crypto related or not crypto related. My goal is to go ahead and get to know my community a lot more, because I think that in the markets that we're getting into, I think one of the biggest things we got to go ahead and focus on is being united together as a community. I think that's one of the strongest things that we could go ahead and do. If a lot of you remember what happened with Dogecoin, what happened with AMC, what happened with GameStop, all of that happened because we all came united as a community that we truly believed in what we were looking at. So remember, the higher people, whatever the people that control what goes on in this narrative of this world that we live in, are always going to go ahead and want division against each other, right? For whatever religion, color, beliefs that we have, they're always going to go ahead and prefer that separation instead of having one another united. Whether you're a left, whether you're a right, whether you're a rock, whatever the case is, right? There's always going to be a reason to go ahead and keep this separation. And one of the biggest things that I would go ahead and suggest all of you is to go ahead and put that to the side and remember the reason why you're doing this, right? You're doing this for your family, for your kids, for your wife, for your husband, for a better future for yourself, for more vacations, for the luxury cars, for the luxury houses, whatever the case is. Remember the goal. And most importantly, the way you're able to achieve all of that is by being united with like-minded individuals like you and I that are currently watching this and are tuned in. All right, so that's my biggest goal right here, is to go ahead and literally create a community, like a tribe, that we could go ahead and rely on one another. Because once we go ahead and stay united, we're able to achieve a lot more. And that's what we should all have in life. I think we live in a world where we all are more against each other instead of helping one another. At the end of the day, we're all humans. And trust me, the people that are in control of the world, of the global economy, of what goes on, they laughed at the way that we react to one another, because it's all part of the game, part of the plan. We talked about a lot of different scenarios, how the fact that they know when a new variant is going to come out, they know that they already have a cure for it, they know that it's no longer going to work with the previous shots. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you have a mind on your own, which we really don't in this world anymore, a lot of people are going to really believe this, and you're going to see this. But for those that do have their own free mind, you're going to go ahead and start to question a lot of things that go on globally in the economy, and most importantly financially, right? This is really a game of life, right? Many people lose and there's very few winners, but the people that are winners are the ones that are united with other people. Trust me, I've seen it. You're usually going to go ahead and see the rich always getting richer and the poor getting poor, because the rich help each other out. They help their family members out. They have their own community where they could go ahead and tell each other when to go ahead and invest in an asset before it actually happens, right? And that's the reason why they're rich, because they have that kind of support and community. And that's what I want to go ahead and create with one another. So definitely go ahead and remember that. What's up, Tim? Glad to see you here, bro. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Comment down below if there's anything you want me to go ahead and talk about, bro. I'm going to be ending the stream probably in a couple minutes, kind of in between up and down in the market right now. But just wanted to go ahead and give a quick update. Remember why you're in this space. It's a very, very hard space. I could already see it in the channel. My views decreasing, all of this. Sometimes I get that moment where I'm like, fuck, dude, like, I really don't want to do this. But then I remember my goal, right? Why am I here? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want my channel to go ahead and grow. I want to go ahead and achieve over 100,000 subscribers in the next coming years. Ideally, that goal would be the next bull run. So whenever we have that bull run, my goal would be to go ahead and achieve that, right? I'm more of a person that gets motivated by what I see, whether it's taking care of my health, whether it's looking at my finances grow, whether it's career development, whether it's personal development. I really enjoy that myself. And I would recommend all of you to go ahead and find some sort of hobby or something that really gets you going, right? Like for me, my dopamine hit is live streaming. You know what I mean? It's like how some people go ahead and drink or go ahead and smoke a cigarette. For me, it's live streaming. That's my dopamine hit. I get excited. I love doing what I'm talking about. I love talking to every one of you. What's up, Chris? How's it going, bro? I love talking to every one of you. I love talking about these scenarios. I really do passionately love what I do with all of you. So, and this is my dopamine hit, right? This is like my cigarette. I enjoy doing this. Like for me, when I do live streams, I get a sort of high and excitement, and it keeps me motivated. You know, that's what I'm saying. Smashing the like button does really support. You know, it helps me see that a lot of you do enjoy this content, and I try to pivot. You know, I'm open to new things. You've been noticing my content switch every day, literally every week. And I'm here to go ahead and grow as a person, because I think that's what we should all be doing. This is the time right now. This is the time right now. You want to go ahead and remember the reason why you're here. This is not the time to give up. Don't give up just now. This is exactly what the whales want you to go ahead and do. They want you to go ahead and give up. They want you to go ahead and give up on your dreams. They want you to go ahead and do that so you can go ahead and give up your generational wealth. But for all those that are patient and truly believe in what they're doing, and truly, most importantly, believe in yourself, no matter what the circumstance is, whether you're making money right now or you're not, trust me, your day will come. Just like right now with the channel, you know, sometimes the channel does good, sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on producing content for those people that do support me, whether it's 5 people, whether it's 50 people, whether it's 1 person, it doesn't matter. I'm here to go ahead and deploy my content and go ahead and deploy it for everybody that does enjoy it. Whether it's a couple hundred people, maybe it's only 10 people, it doesn't matter, right? Because I know that consistency eventually will go ahead and pay off, and I know my time will come. So I want all of you to go ahead and remember, whether it's in your career, whether it's in your life, your personal life, personal finances, whatever the case is, remember the reason why you started your crypto journey. And it's not just about crypto. The crypto journey, I'm only talking about it because we're all in here because we all want to make money, right? Let's not go ahead and lie to ourselves. We're all here to make money. I'm here to make money. I want to have the nice things. I want to have the nice fast car. I want to have the luxury vacations. I want to have all of that. But guess what? It requires putting your head down at this moment and building yourself. Remember that during these hard times is what you become as a character. Remember that. During these times is what you want to focus on, building yourself, you know, building yourself for your family, most importantly for yourself, you know, because if you're able to go ahead and successfully take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, health-wise, the people around you are going to go ahead and grow and help themselves as well. So keep that in mind. This is not just about crypto. This is more than crypto. People think that crypto is just one thing. No, there's actually more to it. And eventually I'll go ahead and start touching a little bit more points about that. But it's really all about the kind of mindset that you have in this space or in any space in life. It all requires patience. One of the hardest things, trust me. There's times I want to go ahead and give up too, you know, but I remember my goal, I remember my situation, and I remember to go ahead and get back up, whether I want to do a live stream or not. Today I didn't feel like doing a live stream, honestly. I didn't want to, because I went through some things in the morning that I was just like, dude, I just don't want to deal with this. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's life. It's really about not letting those situations get to you and just keep on pushing, just breaking through those moments. And like I mentioned, it's the same thing with the same mentality you want to do with crypto. 90% is psychology, psychological if you want to call it. 90% of it. 10% is going to be freaking support and resistance and damn patterns and, you know, figuring out where volume is at, and then discipline, which is one of the biggest. You know, are you able to go ahead and keep the money that you make, or are you being too greedy with yourself? You know, I've been there, done that. You know, I've lost quite a amount of money last couple months, but it's all about admitting where you're wrong, fixing those mistakes, and moving forward. You know, we're all humans, and what I want to go ahead and tell everybody is nothing has really changed in the market. Nothing has changed in the market. Expect the market to get worse. Expect the economy to get worse. None of this should surprise you anymore. None of this should scare you. Because I remember back when I started, I didn't know any of this. I was clueless. I was panicking. I remember looking at the charts, panicking. Because I was literally betting that like freaking poop coin Inu was going to go ahead and change my life and my situation. Only you could do that. Don't rely on these coins to go ahead and change your life. Rely on yourself, and the way you do that is by, you know, becoming a better person overall, health, wealth, in your happiness, in your love life, whatever the case is, right? Focus on those areas, and for me, most importantly, I always preach, Knowledge is one of the biggest things. How can you better yourself to provide more value to people, right? And that's what I really push: providing more value for yourself. People are going to be able to do that, and then people are going to be able to see that, and then people are going to be willing to pay you whatever you want. So go ahead and focus on your knowledge, and remember your goals. That's all I could really go ahead and say. Nothing has changed in those markets. Same shit, different day. There's really not much. Don't expect much from this market. It looks like meme coins will be pumping very soon. We're just going to go ahead and have to sit and wait, but at the end of the day, don't get distracted by all this BS news. The narrative hasn't changed. DXY still has been performing like we've been talking about the last couple of days. Bitcoin dominance is looking to go ahead and trend down. We need to go ahead and see Bitcoin dominance fall below this 48 to ideally 48.86. Ideally, I would like to go ahead and see it fall below 48.55, and we could go ahead and say safely that there could be a possibility that meme coins will be pumping by then, especially if we go ahead and go towards the 48 and the 47%. Then we're going to go ahead and say safely that meme coin season is officially here. And like I mentioned, let me go ahead and show you this real quick. I'm not literally pulling this out like out of thin air, telling you that meme coin season is going to happen because of this. No, I'm showing you based on previous years, previous months. Back in 2021, meme coin season started around August, around right here, and it went and it pumped all the way, leading all the way up to, what is it, May if you want to call it. And then right here around June, this is when altcoin / meme coin season started again back in 2022, and then it ended up leading all the way up to around November, because November was a bottom for meme coins back in 2022, and then December meme coins got destroyed. And then right now, currently we're at June. Usually we never break this area of resistance. We did. Now the question is, will we be able to go ahead and fall below that area of support? And if we do, then we could go ahead and safely say that meme coin season is here. So it's kind of common sense, but it's really not, you know, because people are being sold these dreams about these tokens going to $200, Shiba's going to $5, buy, you know, diamond hands, you know, it's all the fake narrative. Remember, like I said, focus on what's in front of us, and most importantly, stick to what you truly believe in. If you believe in a meme coin, then so be it. You can't let nobody, not me, not you, or sorry, not me, not nobody else tell you what you should be buying or investing in. Always invest in what you truly believe in, because if you believe in it, you won't be panicking when the chart is down. Like for me, for example, I believe in Pepe 2.0. I believe in Pepe 2.0, even though a lot of people don't. That was the same thing that happened to me when what was it, GameStop happened. I had people laugh at me on GameStop because I bought it at $6. Guess who was laughing when I sold GameStop at $22 with options? I was laughing because I made so much money off of it. Same thing with stock Neo. You know, I bought it at $13. People were saying that Neo was never going to be successful compared to Tesla. Ended up selling at $30, and I was trading options. So imagine the kind of returns I was getting. And it's all because I always stuck to my own beliefs. Look how low Pepe 2.0 is right now. If you measure it from the top, it's down about 90%. Do you see me panicking? Do you see me worried about Pepe 2.0 when it's gonna pump? No, I don't care, because I'm not relying my whole entire life to go ahead and rely on Pepe 2. I'm really not. I'm doing other things in my life to go ahead and really determine my success, right? But Pepe 2.0 is not going to go ahead and change my life. I'm looking for other swing trading opportunities. I'm looking at whether I should long or short Bitcoin. I'm looking to go ahead and trade other tokens such as Ben in the meantime. But Pepe 2.0 is my long-term hold. It could be in a couple months. If it fails, it fails. It is what it is. It's not money that I'm scared to go ahead and lose, right? So that's what I want to go ahead and remind all of you, that believe in what you truly do. Because if you don't believe in the project, trust me, if you don't believe in a project, after this kind of dump, you'll be panicking. You'll probably sell the bottom, or you'll probably be scared every day, waking up nervous in panic, not knowing what to go ahead and expect, because you put your life savings into a meme coin, which you should have never had, but you listened to another influencer that said that it was going to go to the dollar. My goal here is to go ahead and help you become independent on when it comes to finding these opportunities. That's really what my goal is, you know. And then it really all comes down to you on how much you want to go ahead and continue to educate yourself, because one never stops learning, right? I still continue to learn every day, but because I truly do believe in Pepe 2.0, and time will tell if my prediction plays out, right? If you were holding on to Pepe 2.0 right now, you'll be probably panicking if you never believed in this project. You only jumped in because of an influencer, or you only jumped in because you saw it go up. There's a lot of projects that go up that I don't jump into. There's a lot of projects that you guys tell me like, hey, what do you think about this? And I tell you, oh, it looks like it could go up. It looks like it could go down. But for me personally, I don't feel comfortable buying this token, or I don't feel comfortable trading it. It's not disrespecting anybody. We all should have our own opinions. We should all believe in what we want to believe in. Like I mentioned, the goal is for all of you to have and become your own independent person, and most importantly, become your own independent mind. It's how you could go ahead and learn without getting too overly influenced by the outsiders, by anybody. I don't want you to get influenced by me. I want you to understand what I'm telling you, and then you come up with your own conclusion. And maybe you could go ahead and start up your own YouTube channel if you don't believe in what I talk about. I would applaud everybody that does that, honestly. You know what I mean? I would prefer you to go ahead and do that. If you don't believe in what I'm talking about, well then go ahead and probably make a video about it, you know. Maybe tell everybody your belief, because there's maybe people that believe the way you believe, you know, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. But it's really gonna all come down to what you truly believe, and whatever you do. It doesn't matter whether it's crypto, meme coins, a project, whatever the case is. But because I believe in Pepe 2.0, I'm not panicking. I'm not scared. If it goes up, then it's gonna go up. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'm patiently waiting. In the meantime, I'm looking for other opportunities. In the meantime, I'm telling you what my goal is. I'm going to be stacking up on altcoins. That's what my goal is right now. Make as much money, stack up on altcoins, because I believe this is going to be the play right now. Meme coins are very, very risky, and I only suggest all of you to go ahead and risk only $200 max. Bitcoin dominance is dropping right now as we speak, 49.08. So it looks like it's almost playing out to what we believe. We're going to go ahead and see if it plays out. I'm not saying I'm going to be right. I'm just saying there's a higher probability that I will be right because of what I'm showing you. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to say, you know what, I was wrong. But I mean, it's quite obvious what's going to happen. We're going to go ahead and lose that 49% dominance. I think we're going to go down to 48. I didn't even see Bitcoin either. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin before I end this stream. Or probably I did, but I forgot. It's at 25,000, so I think more than likely we're going to hit that 25,5583. Doesn't mean we can't pump, but right now we're seeing, and probably we could have probably even have a little short squeeze leading up, because it does look like a major cup and handle pattern. But in my opinion, if we do go ahead and pump, we're more than likely probably going to get rejected at this 25.88 or 25.844, or yeah, I think it is 25.844. There's a probability that we will go ahead and get rejected. And usually you could go ahead and tell when rejection will go ahead and happen on the token when you see this, right? We see that it pumped around. Let's go ahead and look at it from this perspective, right? This is an area of support, as we could tell. We see it pump, we saw it dump, and then we see some buying action, right? Well, that buying action got rejected right away and it dumped. So what it tried to do, it tried to pick up one more time, and guess what? It got rejected. So what does that mean? We're more than likely going to go ahead and go lower, and we're going to go ahead and test the 25,566, let's say, and then it's going to go back up to 25,644, and or even probably even a little bit higher, 25,683, and then it's going to go down even lower. It's going to be a staircase down. Pumps, dumps, pumps, dumps. That's what's going to happen. I mean, it's looking quite bearish. It doesn't mean a short squeeze can't happen, because we do see volume slightly picking up on the 15-minute chart, and on the 4-hourly chart we see this giant wick, and that's probably shorts getting liquidated. So even though the market's not looking too well, shorts still get liquidated, right? That's what you got to be very, very careful with. Yeah, see, Tim says true competition is a great incentive, but through collaboration we can build great things. 100%. So it's all about being united. You know, it's okay that we all have different opinions, but I think we should all be united somehow, right? And especially this community. I want all of you to go ahead and do that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and be ending the stream in about 5 minutes. I mean, we're about to hit an hour in a couple minutes, so might as well. I'll go ahead and come up with some other couple rants. But talking about rants, go ahead and support the channel by using my W link down below, Pepe2 in checkout, and support the channel. Like I said, it does support the channel. You can start off with a sampler pack. For me personally, right now, I'm drinking some of the hydration Monkey Madness. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add this to my drink as we speak, because I truly do love this. And my goal is for you to buy enough so I could go ahead and get pretty much all these, all of this for free, because I actually paid for this. I had to pay for all of this, you know. So unfortunately, I don't get free stuff until you actually buy it. So I suggest all of you to go ahead and buy up some Dubby. Use my link down below. You get 10% off, and there's a high probability that if you help me, I will be able to buy some caffeine for free. So that's the goal. But here we are pouring up some Dubby. I'm going to be ending the stream in about 5 minutes. Like I said, I have a lot of work to go ahead and do today. A lot of videos I got to catch up on. A lot of planning I need to go ahead and do. A lot of strategizing, and most importantly, fixing up my background drop. See what we can go ahead and add onto that. And yeah, it's going to be a very exciting month of September. For me personally, I'm excited. I hope all of you are excited. For me, it's quite a very busy month. I'm not gonna lie, very busy month, and I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I think our time is gonna be coming, and I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Yeah, but 3 minutes in, and we're gonna go ahead and end this stream now. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Like I said, I do apologize for starting the stream a little late today. Had to deal with some stuff, had some car issues, so that's life. You know, that's life. That is what life is. Scorpion Casino pre-sale. Dude, I've been thinking about like live streaming casino stuff. Like gambling, like online gambling. I'm not sure if I should even get into this, honestly. See, these are the kind of dreams we tell you that they sell you. I wonder who's dropping this Scorpion Casino. Team is KYC verified, audited by Solid Proof, secure license platform. So they are licensed by the Curaçao e-Gaming Authority, which is actually pretty good. If you guys don't know, the Curaçao licensing is for pretty much online gambling, and that's where most of these online casinos get regulated from. Is from Curaçao. I believe it's an island, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's actually quite interesting. Like I said, I'm not promoting any of this, by the way. I'm not promoting any of this. I don't know if this platform's legit or not, but we're looking at what disrupting the gambling industry. Scorpion, BC Games, Roulette, Rollbet, Owl Games, and then Stake. Accept crypto, live bets, affiliate system, own token, staking, and passive income. So the only one closest to that is Rollbet. So we're gonna go ahead and see how that one's performing. Owl Games and then Stake only has affiliate, live bets, and crypto. So this is actually quite interesting. I don't know. I would like to go ahead and do some live gambling. Honestly, I probably shouldn't do that shit, bro. To be honest, because I think the freaking tokens that we already freaking buy into, these meme tokens, are already a freaking gamble. I don't think it'd be worth gambling even more, right? Like, if I'm gonna gamble, might as well gamble on these meme tokens. But I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and see. We're gonna see where things go on with this. I would ideally like to go ahead and start streaming some gambling. I don't know, maybe on the weekends. It's not a good habit to create, though, is what I'm trying to say. You know, it's like we were just talking. We just had a whole entire conversation about habits and all this BS, and yeah, it's not a good habit to pick up, right? So I do actually want to end this video talking about Pepe gains and what we're currently looking at. I did mention that September 5th was going to be a major month, but we were looking at possibly a major buy the rumor, sell the news event type of event, and it did look like a cup and handle was forming, but there could be more than a higher probability if we don't pick up in the next coming days. By tomorrow, if we do go ahead and see some bullish action to go ahead and break through this area of resistance, then we could go ahead and say that safely that this is going to go ahead and lose the support, and hopefully it doesn't. You know, I'm hoping that we do go ahead and hold that support. Listing, centralized listing will be happening very, very soon. I don't know whether it's going to be L Bank, MEXC. Usually it always follows with L Bank, Polonio X, I believe, and then MEXC. So hopefully we do go ahead and get some FOMO coming in, because I definitely would like to go ahead and make some money on this token. You know, we won't make that much because we've only invested like about $100, but if it does do like a nice little, you know, 10-20x, we're gonna be getting a couple grand, so, or a couple hundred. So I'm very excited to look forward towards that. Looks like we are officially 1 hour into the stream. I hope all of you have a wonderful day, wonderful night, and like I mentioned, keep your head up. Look forward to the best things that come in life, and trust me, good things will go ahead and come. They only come to those that are patient, though. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream now. Hope all of you, like I mentioned, support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to 9,100 in bonuses. No KYC, literally takes less than 3 seconds. And if you already have an account, create another one for me, please. Support the channel. I mean, it really doesn't benefit me unless you really trade. If you trade and you make money, then I will make money, right? But realistically, as long as you can go ahead and create an account for me, that really does show support, and I really do appreciate it, even though it doesn't benefit me, but it does show support, right? And always go ahead and use my W link down below. If you're a caffeine person like myself, like I mentioned, you can use this for working out, going to the gym, well, same shit, right? Working out, studying, gaming, you know, whatever the case is. For me, I like going live on this, or whatever little caffeine kick I need. I use all these supplements. So definitely go ahead and support the channel by using my link down below, or like I always mention, use code PEPE2 at checkout to go ahead and get that 10% off. And we're gonna go ahead and see where things go on moving forward. Really appreciate you, Mark. Hope you have a wonderful night, man. Appreciate you a lot, man. You have a good one. Take care. Good morning or good night, depending on the time you're watching this. Hope all of you enjoyed today's stream. I'll